Today we're gonna talk about why do I talk so much about Americans. First of all, I talk about everyone. I talk about Germans, about Dutch people, about Americans. And you have to know that this character I'm playing, the German Karen, is parody, and it's an over-dramatized version of cliches about the different countries. The Germans are very straightforward, so I'm gonna play it exaggerated because I'm an actress. The Americans are very friendly, sometimes fake friendly, so I'm gonna play it exaggerated because it's funnier. Also, I don't only talk about Americans, otherwise I wouldn't live here. Matter of fact, I love the United States. I love Los Angeles. A little background why I'm here. For people who don't know me, I was born close to Amsterdam, so I was born in the Netherlands, and I moved to Germany when I was 5 to Hamburg, to the United States, Los Angeles to be specific, in 2019, so 6 years ago, to study acting. After I graduated high school, I went to a language school in San Diego for 6 months. It's called Education First, EF, on a student visa, and I fell in love with the States because everything is like very open-minded here. It's always sunny. Germany, the winter phase is just very, very long, and for me personally, it's very depressing, and I prefer to wake up with good weather every day because I feel more energized, more motivated, more goal-driven. The sun affects everything in my life. So I was always talking about it in school to my classmates that I'm gonna move to America when I graduate, become a famous actress, and everyone was laughing about me because I've never been there, and they're like, you don't even know what you're talking about and you're never gonna go. But here I am. 2 weeks later, after I graduated high school, I moved to the United States, and I just fell in love with it. With the mentality of the people here, everyone's just so open-minded and no dream is too small. I felt like my personality was too big for Germany. What I mean by that is that people always told me that I'm too much, too talkative, too bubbly, too social, too many dreams, I shared my opinions too much, I shouldn't do this, I shouldn't do that too much. You get it. And the minute I touched ground in Los Angeles, I just felt like I belonged. Everyone has big dreams here and big visions, and it's a very international place, and I feel like everyone is on the same journey. If you're an actor, a model, a musician, anything, no dream is too small here, and everyone is very driven and open-minded and supportive, and just the whole energy in the city, as much negative things as you hear about the city, I feel like specifically just motivates you to pursue your goals and your dreams because everyone is on the same journey. So many like-minded people who don't think you're too much. So if anyone can relate to the comment that you're too much, go find less or go to a place where you're not too much. Because since I live in America, I've never felt like that I was too much. That makes me emotional. To summarize this, I love Germany. I love being around my comfort zone. I love being around my family and my friends, and I feel like that's never going to change. Being alone in America, it pushes me daily out of my comfort zone, and there are so many work opportunities here that I would never get in my home country. I'm just like very grateful and blessed that I can pursue my dream of becoming an actress, and even if it's not going to work out the way I think, at least I tried. I feel like home is where your heart is and where there are people who you feel home with. So wherever that is in the world, I think that's where you should be. I could also be happy living in the forest within a small cabin, as long as I'm surrounded by people who I love and who love me for who I am. Yeah. God, this was a long yap session. I don't know if I can cut all of this together in one video. So if you're still here and listening, thank you for coming to my Audi talk.